After a long wait, Season 3 of the finals is finally here, but unfortunately for players like me, the newest update lacks a lot to be desired. From the new terminal attack ranked mode to exploits that have persisted since the beta build. If you're a super casual player, whether it's because you don't have enough free time to play the game or you simply refuse to touch ranked, this video is honestly not for you, but you're more than welcome to stick around and hear my thoughts. To my understanding, Embark's focus was never really on making this game like super duper competitive. Please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but to my knowledge, they were trying to focus more on the fun aspect of it. But that can only go so far in a game where the lore is quite literally your character competing against others to become the #1 competitor. This is cemented by certain outfits and spray options that I've seen in game where your platform ID is displayed, quite literally making you that competitor. As I said, at release, this game was a fresh breath there, and I'm pretty sure you felt that as well. And despite the tone of this video and what the title may suggest, I still think this game's very enjoyable. I still think it's pretty fun, but that starts to take a turn once you start wanting to get in this game pretty seriously and want to take ranked for real. The lack of competitive balancing is slowly but surely killing this game. The casual focused nerfs that Embark has introduced have only dug the game into a hole and have been the main reason for the game's rapid downfall, making everything that was viable weaker instead of making the weaker items or classes stronger in order for them to compete with everything else. For example, if you were to go into the finals Discord, you'll see a cesspool of horrible and quite frankly really dumb takes around the game balancing. People don't want actual balance, they just want their playstyle buffed up to the moon and their most hated playstyle or their counters nerfed into the ground. Now with Season 3 here, Terminal Attack has replaced our traditional cash out ranked mode. While the game mode had good reception when it was first introduced, many players feel like it was unfair for Embark to out of nowhere change the ranked mode without saying anything. In my opinion, this game mode just does not fit into the finals. Combined with a no respawn, no heal game mode just does not work. It promotes ratty behavior in a game that's already heading the R6 route in my mind, where in order to increase your odds of winning, you have to play scummy, crouching an ability or gadget, third partying and only using audio cues to move from a corner. If you want an SND-like experience, go play CSGO, Rainbow Six, or COD. Instead of fixing phantom strikes, sword animation cancels, or even just door escalating into players and immobilizing them, Embark seems to prefer getting bent over by the casual community and let them tell Embark how to update their game. It's amazing that Embark listens so much to the community, but there's also a balance that needs to be upheld there. Nerfs and buffs should not be implemented because the loud minority said so. Those updates should be reserved to what's actually in need of it, whether it's because an item or class is too strong or because it lacks something to make it viable in play. But nothing of what we've just talked about is as big of a problem as the new anime girl skin. Now, that's obviously a bit of a joke. There's more problems more urgent to the game than some dumb art style, like the SBMM and casual playlist, which just shouldn't have ever existed, but have been in the game since beta, or even the continuous lack of no solo-based matchmaking. Obviously, this game is centered around playing with your team, but what if your stack isn't online? Or what if none of your friends want to play the finals? Or maybe you're just like me and don't have any friends. Having matchmaking that's more likely to stack you against other solo queue players instead of that one super sweaty acne squad that doesn't stop playing would be incredibly helpful to players like me who play ranked solo. But alright, seriously, back to this bitch. Why would this art style come to the finals? It shouldn't have ever left gacha games, and Fortnite was the first to get infected with this godforsaken look. I know this is by far the silliest part of the video, and honestly that's indicating the end of it as well, but I'm deadass when I say I hate this art style when it's mixed with something different. I think it looked horrendous in Fortnite, and I believe it looks even worse in the finals. And the worst part of it all is that there's gonna be weebs using it all over the place in just a couple of weeks, and it's gonna be super distracting, at least for me. Oh yeah, and all that waiting just for the season to have come out unoptimized with possible hit reg issues and crashing issues, as well as the new weapons just being completely horrible. 2 new seasons just for us to be using the exact same loadouts as Season 1. To be fair, the stability issues have been addressed by now via Discord. I believe that was within the first couple hours of the new season launching. But that doesn't change the fact that so far the season has had many issues and we're just starting. And honestly, at least to a lot of players that I know, this was probably the last chance that the game had to make a comeback. I'm honestly not sure if I will continue playing this game. I definitely won't play it nearly as much as I did last season. I absolutely no-life the game as much as I could anyway last season, and I'm just not drawn into the game as I was last season. I was very, very addicted last season for sure. I'm gonna keep out grinding X Defiant more than likely. So expect videos on that for sure. And well, that's basically it for the video. Honestly, I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head right now. But no matter if you're still a diehard player of the finals, or you're just maybe you're just constantly staying updated as I am, or this is maybe just playing in the background while you sleep, I want to thank you for listening to me bitch about a game. I want to thank you for listening to me bitch about one of the very little games I care about today. This is my I want to thank you for listening to me bitch about one of the very little games I care about today. This is my first time I actually write a whole script for a video, if you couldn't tell. And I honestly kind of enjoyed it. It was pretty fun. No clue if there's gonna be more content like this in the future. I just kind of upload whatever I'm having fun with. But if you'd like to show some love and support, liking and subscribing would be a great way to do that. Don't feel obliged to do so. I'm just happy you heard me.
I'ma come in his butt. And then I'ma suck on his nuts.
Running? Whoa, he gonna suck on my nuts. I don't give a fuck, put dick in his butt. Bend him over backwards, put dick in his guts. You already know I'm with all the stuff. Hold on, big dick to his balls. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'ma do it all. That nigga, he gon' run, he gon' fall. Put him on all fours and suck on his balls. Look at, damn, that shit is hard. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Take my V card. Hold on, what's up?
Yo, that one was hard, bro. That was hard.